numbers listed down about each spell, and it's just amazing. But alright, we have game number 1 now.
Game number 1. We didn't manage to talk about this, but Tali, he's been playing all sorts of different decks.
Yeah, I'm calling him the scientist.
Yeah, 9 different decks so far.
Alright, so now you can look at that list and tell us what cards
Without Miner and Electro Wizard. Oh, Ice Wizard.
Okay, Hawk Rider coming in.
X-Bow,
alright,
perhaps.
Attack, immediately going to deploy that. Wow, that Hawk Rider is going to take at least 3 shots on the tower. Is he going to get it? Yeah, 3 shots from the Hawk Rider here. He does deploy the X-Bow. The Mega Knight comes in. It might be a little tricky here for Tali to keep this one going. It's not going to be that successful, but the Mega Knight actually does not get into jump range.
Oh,
so
Mini P.E.K.K.A is defending there.
Yeah, alright.
Oh,
the Mini P.E.K.K.A gets himself sniped out,
Great
and now the lead
fireball.
forward as well. That's going to be a lot of damage. And does he have any more defense units? He needs to put something down. He's going to take that damage to the face, and one more punch maybe from this Mega Knight there. Big disadvantage here in the start.
720?
Yeah, and I mean, even talking about that left side, that Hawk Rider managing to get that many hits in onto the tower, definitely a big mistake there from Tali. Military attack looking good here, looking hopeful as his day 3 run here, looking much better. And he might just get his first win, but it's still a little bit too early to say. Here's that Inferno Dragon coming in. Of course, we expect this with the E-Wiz being banned out. You know, it's almost a must, and we can take it on X-Bow.
It feels like we have seen this before. Ice Golem, Mega Knight defending against X-Bow.
Yeah, and it doesn't end well for the X-Bow.
Yeah.
Now jumping forward, the X-Bow just doesn't do enough damage. The Inferno Dragon coming down, the Mini P.E.K.K.A comes in, could get a little bit of value
is coming in. Mini P.E.K.K.A,
Rider,
one shot.
Out of range of that Inferno Dragon. One hit there from the Hawk Rider still is going to be pretty decent, and this Inferno Dragon will just barely damage the tower. So we'll do a little bit of a scratch there, but no big thing to write home about. And military attack still holding on to 1 card. Again, trying with that X-Bow. The lock comes out. Is there going to be a lock? There is!
Ooh, locks onto the tower.
I'm going to say that was a huge mistake there, but does he have Zap? He does. Yeah, so that's going to be a redirect. So not as big as a mistake as you would imagine it initially. The Ice Golem going off, and here comes that Mini P.E.K.K.A. Maybe can draw that Mega Knight over.
Value fireball.
Great fireball once again. The Mini P.E.K.K.A trying to get another hit in would have been beneficial for him to get that one in, but the Mega Minion will come down. But that fireball though does not touch the tower, and I think that's exactly what Tali wants when playing this matchup. If your tower's already down so low, you cannot afford to take any more direct damage. Speaking of direct damage, here comes the Hog. You really wish he has a little bit more defense, but this is not going to work out for him. This tower down to critical health now in fireball range almost. Fireball zap is pretty much going to take him out of this game. And with that, we will have game 1 going over to military attack. I don't see any situation there where he can possibly steal this game here from him. And yeah, a great defense here from military attack. A little bit of a blunder here from Tali at the start, costing the game match. Military attack going to start the series off 1-0 pretty handedly as well.
Yeah, great start for him.
Yeah, the early opening hands were just unanswerable here for Tali, and yeah, deciding on X-Bow is a little bit iffy.
Tough matchup. That was a very tough matchup for X-Bow.
Yeah, it's not X-Bow it's a rough card to play. It's a very gamble card. Yeah. If you do manage to pull it off, it's great, but I think there are better ways to win games. But we'll see if he decides to roll the same thing. But like you said, he doesn't run the same thing twice. Yeah. But, so he could be switching it up.
He did run the X-Bow along with the Ice Wizard previously. He won with the deck. Probably felt a little confident with it, but he might want to switch things up a little. Maybe go back to Splash Yard. Yeah,
he did really well in Splash Yard yesterday against Poseidon. Managing to take out his fellow Vietnamese player there with his splash attack. But we'll see what military attack can do here moving forward. This win is going to put him in a very good mood. So far, he's always lost this first game. Yeah. So today, he finally wins the first game of the series. Maybe he has that morale boost that gets him through into that second game and taking this a 2-0. Yeah. Looking forward to that.
It will be a massive boost for him if he was to beat Tali, because Tali is at 2-2, if I'm not wrong, and if you manage to beat Tali, at least he could bring someone down to the...
Yeah, if I'm not going up, you're going down.
Yeah, you're going down with me. But yeah, it will be a massive boost for military attack. in terms of the play style and everything, he could start fresh, like what you said, next week with brand new decks, you know, and everything could just change to his favor.
Yeah, his fortune could just turn with the new patch coming in. It's a whole new game. And I think Tali's going to be extremely excited for that as well because, you know, he's like, oh boy, new stuff.
More decks to play with.
Yeah, Tesla, yep, sign me up. He's somehow going to make Tesla work. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Sparky.
Yeah, Sparky as well. Yeah, that's the biggest one, I think. I don't know if it's enough, but it could be.
I personally like Sparky. It just is.
It's a great card.
Yeah,
it's a very flavorful card. It's kind of like a meme card. You know, it's not meant to be super serious, but it could be. You know, the whole thing about Sparky is the right way is to play it defensively, where it wipes out an incoming push, and then there's the extra threat of pushing forward. The damage gets reduced by 15%, but I still feel that it will destroy most things that it shoots.
Yeah, when it shoots faster, then it will be much more effective. Yeah, because sometimes the damage is just overkilling it. So when you are shooting faster, your DPS actually increases. Yeah,
it definitely does. And you know, like you said, that 15% reduction, it will matter to crown towers, but against most of the stuff that the Sparky is shooting, like you know, big hordes like barbarians or bandit pushers, it's not gonna matter. It's still gonna one-shot them, I think. I haven't done the math.
Another thing very important is that Rocket doesn't one-shot it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they beefed up its health as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Rocket no longer one-shotting it is also going to be big, of course, because you usually want to put the Sparky right at the back, and having it getting one-shot by the Rocket and taking Crown Tower damage is not fun. But yeah, back to the game here. We're going to have game number 2, as we did deviate a little bit there. So military attack, striking down Tali's Expo, and we'll see if Tali brings a new set of guns to this particular matchup. Military attack now sitting at 1-0. Gonna look to close this game out 2-0. See if we can achieve that. 20 seconds in now. Both guys just sitting on that elixir. So, alright. Goblins coming out here from Tali. Bats. We haven't seen these guys in a while. Going to be deployed as well. Hawk Rider going to be pushing in as well. Good zap coming out. Will stop this push from happening. And a good fireball coming in. Going to do good damage there. Getting another 3-hit hog. That's always going to feel super good. And even a stab from the Goblin. Military attack. Taking half his tower's life in damage. Is that a balloon? It is.
Mid-range balloon, and need to have anything to tank for it.
Puts it at the far back as well. Ice Golem to tank it.
Oh, Mega Knight.
Mega Knight. All right, he should be very low in elixir now. The Ice Golem is going to drag away the Balloon's defender. The Bats coming in. Maybe a zap to distract or something. The Balloon's going to hit one hit. Oh, we might get another. Gets another one. Oh, that is
Bats as well.
That is super dicey now. Military attack from a bad position to suddenly a real comfy one at that. But no miner to back up this Infernal Dragon, so it'll just be going old school on this left side tower. Should not be able to do that much damage, and we'll see if there's any response here for this Hawk Rider. Looks like it will just be doing old-fashioned hogging.
Now, both players are playing Mega Knight, but
Infernal Dragon.
Infernal Dragon. That's the key card.
Difference.
Yeah, that's the key difference.
No real tank killers here on Tali. Goblins don't do too well against the Mega Knight. And now we see a pump. Wow, a pump. This I feel like this pump is just very greedy.
Yeah.
We'll see. Once again, you know, Tali has fallen to the trap of trying to go for a pump on the deck that doesn't really need it, and he might come back to bite him in the butt here. So we'll have to see.
He probably tried to outcycle military attack with his really cheap cards there, but with his tower so low now, no! Gets a shot as well. And the Hawk Rider did not manage to touch the tower.
That's gotta feel bad, man. And Tali looking bad as the Mega Knight is distracting the tower there. The secondary balloon now rolling in. Military attack, really putting the hurt onto Tali. Will not be holding onto the tower as well. The bats swarm in, snipe it out. Tali going down 2-0, and military attack. The boy from Hong Kong is going to score his first win on that leaderboard. Very big congratulations to the boy. And can't wait to see his emotions in that. He's going to get 3 crown as well. What a better way to win. Look at that sigh of relief. Like, whoo! Some people have been making some very angry phone calls to me.